We are now, for those of you watching on YouTube, in a room with about 200 people who are thinking about taking various classes at the Osher Lifetime Learning Institute at UC Berkeley. And I wanted to have a show of hands here, if I could. How many of you voted in an election that involved Franklin D. Roosevelt? How about Harry Truman versus Dewey? Same people can raise their hands. John F. Kennedy, Kennedy Nixon. About half the people have now raised their hands. Johnson Goldwater. Number keeps going up. How about an election that involved Bill Clinton? Barack Obama? Everyone. There's a lot of collective wisdom in this room about electoral politics. But what the point of this course is to get behind, of course, the conventional wisdom and to do what I try to do in my now 21-year-long teaching history of political science at Cal State East Bay, is to get beyond what we're all of us, I think, without exception, are obsessed by, which is the upcoming election. I hope that you will understand that although it's called political science, it's definitely political and that involves the polis, the global nature of ourselves together, but it isn't science. It's a misnomer. Science consists of experiments leading to reproducible results. Elections are all different. There are scientific elements in elections, and we'll look at those, but we're especially going to focus on this particular election and what's going on. There's a lot that's going on. We are going to, of course, look at how the election develops week by week, but we're also going to look at what's different this time, especially in the realm of unlimited, unchecked, and to my mind, obscene campaign finance. We're also going to look at vote control and vote suppression, what role that may have. We're going to look at the candidates themselves, who they present themselves to be, and who we can think they really are. There will be, that many of you I'm sure are like me, you're very retro, you don't like to read more than one screen at a time on a computer. You like to have something in your hand when you're reading it. There will be a course reader that'll be available about a week before the class begins. And in addition, because it's a developing subject, there will be additional material posted online every week. We'll have guest speakers as well. And as Susan alluded to, in this very room on election night, we'll be doing a 5 or 6 hour live broadcast on KALW of election results, which you will see on this big screen. And my shtick over the years, as those of you who listen to me on the radio know, would be to massage these results that were coming in as early as 5 or 6 o'clock West Coast time in the afternoon, and have a pretty good idea of how all the races, national races, were going to turn out. So I invite you to come down here, all of you, as early as 5 in the afternoon, or 6 or 7 or 8, whenever you can make it, and join us for a collective, I'm glad that's over experience. You won't feel that way about the class, because our final class will be the day after the election, where we'll take a deep breath and maybe look forward to the next one.